Hey guys, welcome back to another coloring with me. This is from the creator as the other one, which is STORMYXBLACKVIDEOS. I forgot to put black in the credits here, but from STORMYXBLACKVIDEOs, and this coloring is a desaturated coloring. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the previews, the before and after. So this is before, and then this is after, very desaturated with mild coloring. My coloring didn't come out exactly like hers, but it's very similar, and I hope you guys don't mind the difference. So what you're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drag in the original image that we used for this here. And I'm just going to switch placements with these here so you guys can see it. So this is the coloring that we're going to do. We're going to click the green tab fix again, and we're going to go ahead and start off with a convolutional kernel once again. Convolutional kernel is just like the sharpening in difference to regular sharpen, just to let you guys know. Convolutional kernel row 1 will be negative 1.0, negative 2.0, negative 1.0. Row 2 will be negative 2.0, 17.0, and negative 3.2. And then row 3 will be negative 1.0, negative 2.0, and then negative 1.0. Then we're going to add a brightness and contrast. Brightness will be at 0.10, contrast will be at 0.17, and the contrast will be at 0.50. We're going to add color curves. We're going to leave it on RGB, and we're going to bring the upper curve outwards to give it a high bump, and then we're going to bring the lower one a bit downwards to give it a slight little, like a hill. It'll look like a little hill going up. Then we add another color curve, so this time we're going to do the other colors. We're going to start with red. We're going to have red start up, give it a little curve, bringing the slider bar almost down, and then we're going to give it a slight flat surface here by dragging the bottom slider downwards and outwards to give it a flat surface. Going into green, we're going to give it a little bump like a heel again, like on the first color curves, which is RGB. You're going to bring the bottom slider upwards to give it a starting point, and then you're going to make a, going to the top one, you're going to bring the slider downwards to give it a bump into the going upwards. Then we're going to add a blue, which is going to be almost similar to the original way it looked. You're just going to kind of adjust the sliders just a smidge to give it a little bit of a lower slant. Going straight to color correctors, we just changed the gain to 1.053 and the gamma correct, which will be 1.116. We did not change any coloring, so we're going to leave it set at that. We're going to add a color balance midtones. Red will be at 0.0470, green will be all zeros, and blue will be all zeros. We're going to add another color curve, so we're going to show all channels as unselected. Going into red, you're going to have almost similar as the beginning as the first coloring. So you're going to have the first setter have the smaller heel though, so it's almost straight yet a little bit slanted towards the top, and we're going to have a straight bottom line. Going into green, you're going to do the same as the first one, but just get a little higher bump by dragging your slider downwards a little bit. And then the bottom slider you can drag downwards as well to give it a flat side. Then going into blues, we're just going to adjust the blues like we did the first one, just a little bit, just to bring in some yellow, because that's what's going to bring the yellow into our image. Going to saturation adjust, you're going to go ahead and change the amount to 0.1160. The center will be at 0.4320. Spread will be at 0.6770. The low will be negative 1.0000, and then the high will be at all zeros, and then you are done. And this is our final outcome. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, the final one for the coloring requested tutorials. Don't forget to comment the original creator, or at least follow them, which will be youtube.com/user/ and I'll leave the original link to the original creator in the description box. If you guys like this tutorial, download link to this coloring as well as the previews and the high quality screen cap to achieve the same coloring will be in the description box as well. I hope you guys, once again, I said this many times already, enjoyed this coloring tutorial and this whole coloring series. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and I hope to have more for you guys soon. Bye!